Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. We are out here on Sunday, and it's time to talk about Jesus today. We've done a lot of garden planting this week, and we do appreciate anybody who's stuck around and watched any of those garden planting videos. And today, it's time to go through our devotional. We've been going through the book of John. All right, so right now in the book of John, we're going to start John chapter 5. So in John chapter 5, we start so sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for a feast of the Jews. Now there is in Jerusalem near the sheep gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie, the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. Heck, I'm 40, so 38 years. Wow. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" I think I'd probably be asking that too. So what the heck's your problem, bud? 38 years you're still doing with this junk? Come on. "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. So while I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." And Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. The day on which this took place was the Sabbath. So here we have a man who had been in the same situation for 38 years. And there's several ways to look at this, I think, when Jesus comes up to him. Because Jesus says, "Do you want to get well?" Now, inflection on how Jesus would say this makes a big deal. Because I could say, "Do you want to get well?" five different ways, probably, with facial expressions that look at you like you're stupid, that look at you like I'm confused, that thinks, "Hey, what the heck's wrong with you? Are you trying? Are you lazy?" I mean, I could really, communicate that 5 different ways, and in a lot of different ways there. And Jesus may have been doing the same thing. Jesus, you never know how Jesus is going to say that, but now probably just simply want to say, "Well, do you want to get well?" Because you've been stuck in the same situation, and I'm assuming, no, I would assume that if you've been in the same situation for that long, probably losing hope, probably super depressed, really confused, don't understand why your situation hasn't changed. And I can imagine that people are like that today. That you're looking at your situation, whatever it may be, situation with your family, situation with your finances, situation with your job, situation with your health, that hasn't changed. And I've prayed about this. I've asked God to help me. I've asked for a miracle. I've asked for this. I've asked for that. I've done everything I can possibly do, and nothing ain't changed. And I'm sure if you get in that situation, you start to lose hope. You're losing hope. You're losing faith. You're lost your joy, right? You get to this situation where I'm tired of trusting. I'm tired of believing. I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of working. I'm just gonna be like this, and that's hard. And you start to maybe get bitter, maybe get mad, and you just start to not be who God called you to be, because you're stuck in a situation and you feel stuck. How about that? You feel stuck, and who can blame you? In reality, let's be real. That's just real. There's times that it just gets that way. But I do want to encourage you. There's some hope here. Because Jesus came along and he saw this man. Now, not that Jesus ain't there now, in your situation now. But he said, "Do you want to get well?" And the guy made excuses. Let's be real. The guy said, "Well, sir, there's no one there to help me." When the water stirred, because that's the deal, the water was stirred, and he had to get down in there in a certain period of time, and that was supposed to heal you, right? He said, "Sir, there's no one to help me when the water is stirred and I can't get down in there." So now you get in a situation where you start to blame others, right? You start to make excuses and blaming others, and it's not my fault. And okay, yeah, things happened. You're right. And it's, skewing your perspective and jading your mind. And But Jesus said, well, get up, pick up your mat, and walk then. Now, this guy had every reason not to do that, by the way, because it was the Sabbath. He could have looked at Jesus and been like, what the heck are you talking about, bud? If I do this, I'm getting kicked out of the church. They're going to blackball me. Right? I'm not going to get invited to the next potluck. I'm not going to get to come back to church and do whatever, right? And so you can kick him out of the temple because I did something they didn't approve of. It was against the law. No matter who you are, I did something wrong against them, right? If you picking up your mat on the Sabbath, you're in trouble. You're ceremonial, you're unclean, you're whatever, right? It's just totally against the law. You can't do that. But he did it. But the guy did that. He didn't. The scripture doesn't say he second guessed him. I imagine maybe he did. Has some hesitancy. I don't know. But the scripture says he just did it. That Jesus said to do it, and he did it, and he was healed. So what I'm proposing to you today is that no matter your situation, no matter how long it's been there, yes, I'm sure he lost hope. Goodness, I remember I had a sciatic nerve problem one time to where I couldn't lay my side, my back. Anyway, I couldn't do this, couldn't do that. It was months. I don't know, 3 or 4 months. It felt like that I was just in pain. And you just start to feel like it's that way. It's going to be that way. And finally, we'd done some stuff and it got better. But back and forth. And then one time, honestly, I had that situation. My back was hurting, and I went to church one night, and the guy said, "Hey, what's wrong with you? Somebody here got some back problems?" He did. He said, "Hey, there's somebody here got some back pain." I said, "Yeah, bud, I do." And so we prayed, did something, and next thing I've been able to touch the floor with my palms in no pain. So, it's there. It happens. You get healed, and things change. Sometimes things change when you're obedient. When, against all odds, no matter what your situation's been, you say, "Okay, fine then, God. That's what you say I'm going to do. I'll do it." And then things change. Because God asks you to do something crazy. Sometimes God asks you to do some crazy stuff. But even in the face of despair, in the face of no hope, in all that situation, God told the guy, pick up your mat and walk. Like that was supposed to do something, right? But he did it, and his situation changed. He was healed. So that's what I'm telling you today. Hey, no matter what your situation is, no matter how things are going in your life, no matter what happens, yes, I'm sure you're discouraged. I'm sure things are going poorly, whatever. Just try to do your best to be obedient. If God asks you to do something, do it. You never know. That might be the thing that changes your situation. That might be the thing that changes your life. That might be the thing that breaks you loose. That's the point of getting better, of getting things changing for you, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have prayer requests or praise reports, any comments, please leave them below. We do want to hear from you and pray for you, okay? My name is Jason. It's Art of Creation Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.